VitalGH Radio.
Hello. Wait a minute.
Vital Printing and Designing. Institutions, individuals, and companies come to Vital Printing and Designing for the best and crystal clear services in printing. Only from Vital Printing and Designing. Vital Printing offers quality printing services in car branding, t-shirt printing, printing of wedding and invitation cards, printing on cups and mugs, printing on paper bags and posters, and also offers embroidery services, printing of banners of all kinds. Among other print-related Vital services, delivery services are available. Contact Vital Printing and Designing on 30-225-75152 or 30-225-75153. Vital Printing and Designing, your first printing option.
Chidi to do me like wabe. Yeah, same taste, painting lime and more.
Don't get bored alone, when there are existing channels that can keep you company anywhere, anytime. VitalGH Media is a mother company of all VitalGH channels. We have multiple platforms for free television. You can watch video on demand, rent or buy, or probably subscribe easily for more update. Visit our channels on Vimeo, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Roku TV, and many more, anywhere, everywhere, any day, anytime on your mobile phone, TV channels, Apple Store and Play Store. Don't be left out with existing movies and programs on our various channels. You can visit us on www.vitalghradio1.com.
Hi guys, so keep on watching Vital GH TV. Thank you, love you guys.
My name is Mimi. Keep watching Vital GH. Yeah!
Hey everybody, this is your guy Addo. You have no other station to watch than Vital GH. Ghana. Boom.
Hi, it's Mahama here. Keep watching Vital GH. Bye.
Hi everybody, it's definitely Mr. Sharika. Keep watching Vital GH.
What's up guys, what's up Ghana, what's up Africa? I go by the name Kobe Queen. Keep watching Vital GH TV.
Alright, what up people? It's a one and only MC Chewing Stick in the building, all the way from Nigeria. I'm here live in Ghana. I want to urge you all to start watching Vital TV, where you get the best entertainment. Yalla.
Hello, once again. Thanks for coming to this channel, Vital GH Radio and TV. Today we have two special people. We have Florence. Ruth is not here yet, and some of our panelists are also not here. But the show must still go on. So we are going to have Mrs. Florence. Today's show is going to be about, she's going to explain it to us. So I will put her on and then we'll start the show. So Ruth, welcome back to Vital GH Radio. And I hope, that's something. Is Ruth coming?
Not today.
Yeah.
She's under the weather, so it's just gonna be me today.
No problem.
Yeah, she's not feeling well, but she's fine. She had a little cold.
Okay. So far as we have you on, we know everything is going to be okay. She's going to get better. So,
Yes.
What do you have for us today?
Yes. Thank you for having us again. If you can just adjust the mic, can you hear me well?
Yeah.
I'm still having issue hearing clearly. It's very tiny.
I can hear you very well.
Very well. Okay.
So
Yeah, I can. I don't know if it's my end, but let's get started. Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for having us again, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome again to our next section of Vital TV radio show. As you know, this is September is Insurance Awareness Month. We are on a mission, on a crusade to changing our community, to changing lives. No family left behind. We just wanted to make sure that our community don't get stuck in 1920s century lifestyle, because today is a different era, different uh, uh, different scenario. Our forefathers lived without protection. But what about you? What about yourself? What about your children? Do we think that we can continue to live without any protection? So that's why we're here today. We just want to make sure that our community, that everyone, as soon as a child is born, they too need protection, because you don't know what could happen. So many a time, someone, something happened in our community. We go to GoFundMe, we go to WhatsApp, we go to looking for money for burial. But those problems has been taken care of, has been factored, has been addressed more than 300 years ago. So why are we still in that era, 300 years ago lifestyle? We need to change. And that paradigm shift, that evolution of change is what we are talking about. Everybody needs protection. Everyone, no matter the age, no matter the sex, everybody. If you start on time. The issue is, when do you catch it? When can you get started? And at the same time, you have to make a decision. How do I want to be protected? Do I want to be temporarily protect myself and my family? Or do I want to be permanently protect myself and my family? Once you are able to wrestle with that decision, then you're going to be able to then narrow it down to what you are looking for. But I say to everyone listening to me today, when is the best time to get insurance? When can you start on the road of getting protection? As soon as you were born, if your parents can. But so many of us, most of us were not born here. So in that case, the earlier, the better. Because when you are younger, the cost of insurance is lower and insurability is at all-time high. And that is the best time to get your foot into the door. So having had that knowledge, that means that if we are making a decision of how we want to protect ourselves and our families, we want to go permanent protection and lock yourself, lock your age, lock it in at that young, vibrant, healthy age. That is one key thing, key factor that you want to know. There are instances where you can also choose temporarily protection for a younger family that is just starting life. But you have to talk to us so that we can tell you when is actually the right time to go to the route of temporary protection or permanently protection. And if you don't talk to anyone, if you don't have an advisor in your home, if you don't have an agent that you are talking to that can aid you, guide you to the right decision making, many times, some of us, we take the wrong path. So that's why having this Vital TV radio station on is a plus to our community, to our generation, to everyone. So we want to thank our host for putting this radio up so that everyone can get this information. All right. So when you talk about protection, so many of us, even myself, when I was younger, I was thinking that I don't need it, but everyone do. Because when we are talking about protection here, it's not just protecting against death. What about death didn't occur? you live to be age 120, 121, 100, whatever that age, whatever God has in place for you, and you are no longer working, what is going to happen? Sorry about that. What is going to happen to you when you are retired and you are no longer working? You need to protect against that. What about if you have a business? You own a business, you are running a business. Is your business protected? What about if you have young ones, young children, your families, are they protected? What about if you're walking down the stairs and you trip, you hurt your ankle, are you protected? What about uncertainties happened and you are not able to work, to physically go to work, to bring income? Are you protected? So when we are speaking of protection here, it's not just only to protect against life. It's so many areas of protection that you can protect yourself against. But so many of us, when we get our gadget, we protect it. When we get our furnitures, we add protection to it. So many of us cannot drive our car out of the lot without protection. But those are immaterial. Those things can be replaced. If your phone breaks down, can be replaced. Many of you don't even know that as little as $7 or $5 a day, you can move your family. You and your family can move from not having protection to having protection. So that is why we have our phone number. Myself and my colleague, Ruth, she's not here today, but she will join us next time. The phone number is up. Please contact us so that we can give you more information. I wish we can sit here and talk about all these different different options. But when we get to you on one-on-one, we definitely will show you. And we do not just talk about protection. I also want to teach my community. What about 401k? What about 401k rollover? What about saving into 401ks, 403b qualified plans? Annuities, are you taking advantage of that? Do you know what to do? Do you know how? Do you know what works for you the best? Speak to us so we can help you and see how you can start charting course towards your future. We are living in a new era. Things are changing. Inflation is skyrocketing. We need to show you how to get into a pay yourself system, pay yourself strategy, because it's very, very difficult to save money, especially if you are living in this diaspora where taxes is a problem. Inflation is skyrocketing off the roof now. And every other thing else, utility bills, everything is skyrocketing. So if you start early, start on time, and you put yourself into a system, into a strategy, you're going to be able to do it. A room is not built in a home is not built in a day. So many of us are thinking that we're going to have a lot of money to get started, and then we run out of time. Don't make that mistake. Let us help you. Let us give you information. Let us educate you. That way, you can move to the right platform. There's so many people on the air regarding insurance. You have to know the right kind to get. There's so many people on the air regarding annuity, regarding this and that. Everybody's looking out for themselves. But we are here for education. Someone needs to look out for you. You need to look out for yourself. But if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the right kind of tools, the right information, you are not going to be able to look out for yourself and for your family. All right? So tonight is about, do you want to protect yourself permanently, or do you want to protect yourself and your family temporarily? And on the permanent side, I am very, very big on that. Temporarily, yes, you can do that when you are in high school, when you are in college, when you're just coming out of school, you haven't been able to get a good job, you are temporarily, you can get yourself in. But you need to get out of that as quickly as possible. Why? You still have your health. Why? You still have your age intact, because it can be costly as age comes around. But it's not even because of cost. It's also because that most insurance policy, you have to be insurable. And these days now, people are finding it harder and harder to get their foot in the door due to so many circumstances. There's health, there's job loss, and these factors, these are the things that you need to be able to get qualified. So there is a qualification process that you have to go through. So that is why when we come into your home, we want to give you all the information that you need, and we want to see where you are, and we want to see where you want to go, and we can direct you, give you the vehicle that can help you get there. Also, for those of you, again, if you change jobs and you want to do your 401k rollovers, make sure you speak to myself or my colleagues. So we can also help you on that. And for those of you that owns businesses, do you realize how much you can gain from it? Do you realize tools that you can use that can help you to enrich your business? So make sure you give us a call so we can help you, give you information to get you started. Once again, I want to thank all the listeners and our invitees. Thank you so much. And I'm going to take any question. And I appreciate all the messages, all the appreciation. This is our community. African community belongs to all of us. So that is why myself and my colleagues, we partner together. We want to do this. We want to help the Ghanaians community. We want to help the Nigerian community. We want to help the Kenyans. We want to help everybody. Because good information is hard to come by. In most cases, if you don't have enough money to acquire them. But we are doing it for those that the big industries has been overlooked. It's free. It doesn't cost to get knowledge. Okay, so any question, please go ahead and ask.
So, if I have 401k, can you hear me well?
Very little.
Yeah, how about now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Sometimes when I turn it up, then I will hear some noise over here. That's why I always.
Okay.
But now you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Very good. Supposing I have my 401k, I need money. I want to, borrow from that 401k. What is the best option?
Well, you know that in 401ks, there are a lot of rules and regulations. Mm-hmm. First of all, are you 59 and a half? That's one. Two, 401k belongs to the companies. It's employers. They own it. They are the owner. So you have to go by their rules and their regulations. So every employer, every company has the different rules and regulations regarding that, how you can access money. Some company might say no. Some company might say you have to bring hardship letter. At some companies, it's so easy. So it all depends. So you have to talk to your HR and find out what is their regulations, what is the rules in terms of borrowing money. And but mark you, if you're taking money before age 59 and a half, you have to pay back. You have to pay back with an interest. And one thing that I want to let out on this station, so many a time our people says, oh, I'm paying to myself. The interest goes to myself. That is not true. The interest goes to the owner, the company that owns that portfolio. It doesn't go to you. So if you are borrowing, you have to see what is the interest. How much are you paying? You have to have all those details. Is it 4%? Is it 10%? Is it 15%? What is the interest? And then if you go elsewhere to go borrow, what is the interest? You have to wait. You always have to be on a lower interest if you have to pay interest, because the higher, the more money you pay, the more money you're going to lose. Okay? And if you don't pay back, remember 10% penalty from the IRS, all right? The tax consequences will come. So you are paying, if you don't pay back, you're going to pay the penalty, you're going to pay the interest, you're going to pay the taxes still. So before you are borrowing money from there, weigh out all your other options. And do not borrow money from your retirement money to go send kids to school. So many of us Africans were making that mistake. 401k, 403b, all these qualified plans or whatever that is, they are for when you are no longer working. It's not for you to take money to go pay child educations and all of that. Big, big costly mistakes that I see a lot of African parents making. Don't do that, because the kids graduate from school, they leave your house, they might get a job, they might not get a job. You have to ask yourself, when are you going to pay back? What happens if you don't get that money back? I have parents now that are struggling to pay back student loan for their kids. So what are their kids? They're gone. This is a new era, new generations. They don't have the mindset that some of the older generations has. So be very, very careful when you have to do that. And don't quick to go into your 401k to go borrow money. Be careful what you are borrowing it for, because that is your retirement money. Okay?
It's so funny. Some years ago, we wanted to buy a house in Ghana. You know that sometimes somebody has some money, a house, and it's hot. He wants to sell, right? And he's asking for this kind of price. And you need money to go and purchase this house. Because if you look at it, the house is good, the price is good. So you're thinking, I don't have enough money, so let me go into my
401k. Yes.
Okay, and that was the worst experience like the worst that I ever did. Because for me, when I heard that the 401k is your money, I thought you can go and get the money anytime if you feel like getting the money. So we weren't looking at so many things. And at the end, it cost us a lot.
Yes.
It cost us.
401k is not your money. It's a IRS money and your company money. 3 people controls that. So know that.
Well, I didn't. I thought it was our money. You have
Yes.
401k. Oh yeah, you have so much money. Yeah, okay, everything is okay. But not knowing, as soon as we got the loan, it became a headache. Because we already sent the money home to purchase this.
Yes.
So now it end up like, it's just like you borrowing money with high interest, whatever that they test. I mean, everything was so bad because they did not really explain it to us. Like
I made the same mistake. It happened to me as well. So by the time you're paying for the cost of the mistakes, you realize it doesn't worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was hit with penalty, and The taxes was almost about 10%, and the money didn't grow 10%. So why am I paying that high interest and all of that? And then at the end, we were told that the interest goes to you're borrowing from yourself, right? That's
Yeah.
not true. At the end, I got my statement. What is the interest that I pay? Where did it go? It goes to the company.
There's no
Company owns it. It's not yours. Yes. So
Maybe.
that is why when you are going in, we should know all these things. But no, you think anyone is going to educate you before you start signing that paper? No, that's why you have to um, educate yourself. Find a way to get information before you sign in. That way you know when you are going in, so that when you're trying to come out of it, you also understand. And at the same time, I see so many people now these days retiring, they can't even have access to their money right now. The company also is changing their rules. They are toughening their rules. They want to keep that money forever. And you retire, they will tell you, okay, we're going to be giving it to you little by little now. And is that the best interest? No, but they're looking out for their own interest. So you have to look out for their own interest. So I have people that are fighting, threatening the company, threatening to, go to the highest court if that's the case. I tell you that right now. So be ready for what is to come. All right. And we can help you, give you all the information you need. That way you know what to do in terms of that. But if you're no longer working for the company, do not make the mistake to roll your 401k to the new company where you are going to. That's another big mistake that so many of us, because of not knowing. That is the time that you are vetted, you need to take your money out, and you are vested already, and that money is opportunity. All those rules and regulations that is circulating that money, guess what? It's going to, because you are no longer working for the company, it's going to break that rules, and you have access to your money. At that point, you can put it at a more secure place where you have more access, more power, more options for your money. All right. And right now, rate is all-time high. You need to give us a call. We can talk to you about that. If you have any outstanding money from sitting in the bank, not doing anything, or IRAs and all of that. Let's talk about taking money and going to, well, I guess I'm going to leave that. That's an untouched issues right now. We are waiting for someone like you to come and tell us if it's good or not. Where you make up all your money to go and invest in a lower currency. Is that a good thing? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But coming from a financial educator, you are to be growing your money in a stronger currency, which pounds and dollars has been strong all this while. So for people that took their money out of dollar, went to Africa to invest it, if you were to bring that money back today, it's penniless. You understand? But if that money were to be doubling and doubling here in America, now you will be filthy rich in Africa. So that's, I'm meeting so many of your age group, especially people that are in their 60s, they are still in America, and they're regretting ever. 20, 30 years ago, they are making money back to Africa. The the inflation is so high in the first place, and also the currency, the buying power is so low. So when you are growing money, when you are young, you want to stay in a stronger currency. Isn't that so many of us? Isn't that why we immigrated to this country and all over the place? Because our money, our currency was so low. So that's another thing you want to keep in mind, that growing money, you want to stay in bigger currency, stronger currency. If you have $1 million today and you take it to Ghana, it's going to worth a lot of money, and you're in your 60s, you're going to be able to say, you know what, I have 40, 50 more years to live. This is enough for me. But if you have 1 million cedis now, and you go there to go start living, maybe in 5 years you'll run out, and then you come back to America again. So, all right. I see people coming back now because the money is finished.
Yeah.
So they're coming back.
No,
At what age? That is the wrong thing to do. Any other question?
I think if anybody want to ask a question, let me read these text messages before we move on. Mohammed Shawani, he said you're watching. Thanks for watching. Pastor Ogumafu, you were part of us. You want to join us? We'll be glad if you can join us. And I think that's about it. Okay, let's move on then. Does anybody has any question? Nanaya, Kelly came in, but I think he dropped off. But I don't know either he's coming back or not. Nanaya, do you have any question for Lawrence?
Not today, thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. The question, something that I was going to add to what you just said about building and investing in Ghana, in Africa. After our house, I decided I was going to go and do business back home. That is, I'm going to do printing business. So the little money that we had, I used that money to buy equipment. And I'm talking about in the year 20, that was a year before the 9/11, which is like about 19 years ago today. 2011 was 20 years ago, yesterday. So after doing everything, renting a big house, putting all these machines in, I started operating. At that time, T-shirt printing wasn't that like now. It was good business because I can print easily. And people, like people going to funerals, people going to weddings, mostly funerals. And on Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, everything, we were so busy. People were begging us. So I decided that I was going to put more money into it. That was the first mistake. And secondly, if you have family here, it's very, very, very difficult to go and stay over there because you're not coming home. What are you doing? Chasing women and all that. So it's kind of like, well, let me go back and see, But as soon as I left that store, everything went down the tube. Everything went down the tube. Like, sometimes I ask myself that there was a time that I decided I wasn't going to go back to Ghana again. I was going to stay here for life because what I went through, Kelly is back. Let me ask him if he has something. Kelly, we want to know if you have something for Mrs. Ruth. Maybe you did hear the whole thing.
Yeah, Mrs. Ruth, as always, thanks for being such an amazing subject matter expert for us. It's what we are discussing that is extremely important, and I'm glad you talked a lot about the 401k. Yeah, and like you said, knowledge is power. So I'm glad we are sharing this information. And yes, and I agree with you. I've been in banking for a while, and much of what you're saying is what we tell people. But like you said, as far as the interest rate, right? So for somebody who's young, like myself, so long as I'm able to pay it off faster and also, how do you call it? Have it at a better interest rate than what is being offered out there. Because most people don't realize, but some companies out there are taking like 25% for personal loans. Good, like 1 million. Okay, so if your company can give you 4% and it's not a lot of money and you're able to pay it off, I mean, personally, it makes sense to me. Right. So it's good to share this information. And there's some of us who don't even realize that we have that possibility. As far as being able to take a loan from our 401k, a lot of people. I'll tell you that personally. I know a lot of people who are not aware of this. Okay, and they don't understand. Okay, fine. So long as you pay it off and you pay it off faster, I mean, it's fine. But we are all human. Sometimes we relax and then things happen. So I agree with everything that you said. Yeah.
Actually, yes, that's a very good point. That if you as long as the interest rate is down, whenever you are borrowing money, whenever you are taking a loan for mortgages, for anything, you want to shop around for a lower interest rate. Don't just go because you will be paying hefty price for that. But the thing about 401k is that you also, yes, you can have access to it. If you leave the company, you can have access to do a direct rollover. But there's another smart way, another way that you can also take money from there. Is if you know that your income for that year is not that much from whatever income you are putting in, that is the time you can actually also access money, and rather than paying back and it becomes a problem and then you get hit, hey, just take it as a withdrawal, as an income for the year, and they will add it to your income and you pay the tax at one time. And you don't have to, you can avoid that monthly paying back that might eat up your paycheck, reduces what you are bringing home, and then becomes a problem in paying your bills and all of that. Okay? But that is that. But again, there's an issue. Personally, this is my personal opinion. When do you actually get into 401k? Or is 401k the only vehicle for growing money, growing wealth? No. So many of us do that because that's the only thing we know. There's a lot of vehicles out there that you can use, that you can utilize to grow money without, because remember, you have to know your options for money. Option A, option B, option C. Option A is fixed, option B, variable, option C, indexing. You need to grow your money in a compounding environment. If your growth is not compounded, you are losing the money game. You know why? Because by the time they minus the rate of return, okay, whether it's positive or negative, then you minus inflation, then you come and pay tax. What do you have left? So we do, like I said, my colleague and I do have a lot of information for this group, for our community. Please make sure you reach out to us. Unfortunately, we do have a PowerPoint. This is radio station, so we cannot really be sharing some of those PowerPoints here.
You can share. You can share. We have that you can share the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that will be my next lesson then. Next education then. Okay.
At the bottom there is
there's a place you can share screen. Okay, we'll be ready for that then.
Are you
All right.
on a laptop or?
Yes, I'm on the laptop.
Okay, so if you have a laptop, then you can use it.
Okay.
Share
okay. I see. All right, I'll have to practice that so that everything can come out right. I'm familiar with the Zoom and stuff like that, so I'm new to this platform. So, like I told you,
it's the same thing, but this one has more. We can share it to more platforms than Zoom.
Okay, I see.
If you look on top, you will see that we have.
I see.
More places where we can stream.
Yeah.
Facebook,
right.
YouTube, Facebook, whatever that you can do.
Okay, so I want to tell you that there's a report that came out about a couple of months ago. I'd say maybe 3, 4. It's a new report. Guess what? It's only about 57% of Americans utilize other means to grow wealth in America. And you need to be one of those. You need to know what are those other means. Okay? Because you want to make sure that you are growing money where you have the 4 financial cornerstones. Where your money is at, is it protected? Is it growth? See, growth that you are sleeping, the growth is wiped away. It's not growth. You want to have a growth that you can that is there to stay. So meaning your principal is guaranteed, and once you grow money, that your growth um, is also guaranteed. It's called compounding. Option C. If you listen to most advisors out there, most talk shows and all of that, they are saying that if you're using option A and option B to grow wealth, is the reason so many of us are where we are. So you need to learn about option C. Very, very important. It's a good place to be in. And you can diversify it, of course, no doubt about that. But you need to know all your options. All right?
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions for Florence? I guess that's the question. Everything for today.
Okay. Well, if there's no any other question, we're going to end it for tonight. Again, I want to remind everybody, if you're a business owner on this platform, let us get together with you. We do have a lot of programs for you. If you are, you're just starting up, graduate from school, give us a call before it's too late, so we can educate you, give you the information that you need that can help you chart your course to your future. If you are looking for insurance protection, if you want to do your 401k rollovers, if you want to learn more about annuities, right now we're talking about insurance. After we're done with this, we're going to move into the annuities, because so many time our people, our community, we are leaving a lot on the table because we do not know our options. What is the best annuity, and how do you use annuity for savings, for planning? We'll be here to answer those questions for you. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for having us on your platform. We appreciate all of you. Knowledge is power. As you get the knowledge, apply knowledge. You get the knowledge, you apply it, it's even more powerful. So we look forward to speaking with any of you that need our help. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Florence. We hope to see you in the next 2 weeks. By then, if you could call me, I will show you how to use the share screen.
Share the slides. Okay.
Yeah, so it will be easier for you to do it. It's simple. It's just like Zoom. If you go to that side and then you click on it, you'll be able to do everything like you do on Zoom. So thank you very much for sharing all this information. And I hope those people, everybody listening, if you have some questions, phone number is right at the bottom. You can call her at any time, and she'll be glad to help. Thank you, Ruth. And,
yes.
Hope to see you.
Right. And can I leave one thing? Please, if you do call my number, please drop me a text message so that I know who is calling. You know what is going on these days. You answer calls and then your phone gets shut off for the next 2-3 weeks. So send me a quick text message, and so I will be able to save your contact, and then we will be able to talk and we'll be able to help you out. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. See you next 2 weeks. Okay.
All right.
So, we are going to continue our own program. So let's do this and then.
Bye, everyone.
Don't get bored alone. when there are existing channels that can keep you company anywhere, anytime. VitalGH Media is a mother company of all VitalGH channels. We have multiple platforms for free television. You can watch video on demand, rent or buy, or probably subscribe easily for more update. Visit our channels on Vimeo, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Roku TV, and many more, anywhere, everywhere, any day, anytime on your mobile phone, TV channels, Apple Store and Play Store. Don't be left out with existing movies and programs on our various channels. You can visit us on www.vitalghradio1.com.
Yo, cheerful, more your radio station so and YouTube, Facebook, and it will be a OTA. Yes, I and maybe me pese me catch will be na mentioning so or can't say will be frail obe local phone and draw my attention to that idea happening to me just a couple of days ago. No had a minya like people, somebody from my Facebook, say, likes Facebook, like, or like me, or whatever, no, like Facebook, it's your Mati. I feel it, or or catch them so, or no Facebook, maybe, or person, or add me up into my or no account. Well, it didn't occur and striking me a man who say, oh, okay, to me catch them say it's okay. No hard no sending so me family phone number and manner now or add me. It me send the phone number na command. If you know how me who say Facebook for edit text message code be abase me nye and only pack no friend me catch him say or text me say code na Facebook phone and the man me send the manner. Say ready is it the me kwasi ya ho na Jimmy Ahmasa me because na Matilda say Ghana and Sana Akuffo bebre eye do ya necessary local app or Facebook or whatever no won't me nye bio. That's how they do it. Say or no I take it over who Facebook ne or account ni nyina. I think and I'm say oh already they just body mom page maybe enye onto say mo be scam Akuffo keke. That brings me up to something more so Muntie very well. So Ghana there, I don't think it's necessary, but what United States have TNE national so. Me say Nana any Kelly move because I am making if say Kelly who if you there now you can unmute friends and video no. Na hear me here because I want to show something. Who cell phone? Go to your cell phone. Now type www.whitepages.com. Type whitepages.com. Now what type of whitepages.com we are? You will see, say, the Vibeba on the phone also say, type in your name. What type of name we are? Na here there. Information is right there. That is how now they get your access to your information. But so when you couldn't share some kind of fee, you can say if you want the social security number and all this now, just pay maybe $10 and all that, and then they will sell all your information to the people. Go to whitepages.com. Now, say you will see say your information. Maybe I will try. So we could talk. Maybe I will. Everything is right there. Everything is right there. Yeah. Now, who say? Me say me trust ya na me dream ho na me say, hey, me type share baby I'm a back room the social security baby I want to say social security they don't give it to them but it's one yeah but you can opt out of that we opt out from that it wipes up all your information from that white pages so if you don't do that now say because a very important now me imagine say my share but who the call it's there. See all your informations, everything that you have bought. Car, baby, I'll talk, and maybe I'll take, maybe I'll buy, I'll try. From the time I would use telephone, if you be out, you're going to see it right there.
Yeah, my was a side way a skip tracing. Adiana a bankers ne those friends say pieces of information is considered public knowledge information. And now that our kind so which you are the which means you're opting out of that service.
No, this one you don't have to pay, but you can opt out of that.
Opt out. Okay.
Yes. I'll forward that information to you after we finish with this program. Now, what opt out from that is so simple. You don't have to pay anything. But if I want your information there, then I will pay them to give me your information. That's how it is. But so far as now you want to opt out of that, you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, that's solid. Okay, that's good.
But Modiana say, that information now. You send me your, and I'll send you the information so you can opt out of that, because everything that you have, is right there. Now, let's go to our today's topic, topic for today, may I say, Rebecca, I've seen what is going on. But today, I'm saying this particular idea, I say every single day, you hear different things about this particular guy, and that's also crowd who be from Ghana. Obi control radio stations be so some more here. Nana and Kelly, some here. Mami Canada also or Yare, but Mami Canada anti business on also call. Obi control Ghana radio stations be also a taxi driver. Ono the Najuma say also Ukuni Pano at Tom Pass Nama different people. Into the radio station where police for about Bechino, also Toma politicians or Toma William or Toma we say. I'm asking this question, you say. That is the only way now you can make money. But I say Okukum, we know what you're trying to pass now. Now, you're not so all time. I can add just a maintaining who ye agreeing a way trim Africa mining because in Ghana and Kwana we are doing all this in Nigeria for a year. My name is Togo because most of the times we get our news from either Nigeria for because here Canberra phone also Canberra news those things comes from there back from Nigeria to Ghana and so they come back to the same thing. Now how say what do you say the best thing for you to do is nipa na nipa na ukoton because the same thing happened at Bisimu things are coming out say and then who baby and forecast a big crack it Bentleys are one day one for on pictures now I did back one what today and say Unipakuna na all custom no radio station na one cover the name who cover the name saying you and answer Unipakuno Abiana Asamo Kana and you know correct because we can say what could this answer money we say now original radio so can you cover when you cover any my day you cover when you cover the name no I day Nanaya ana Kelly mohu ye sabi na for today no.
Well, me for one quarter people say I have a hand from which say we stand the post and I buy fee. The kind of tea a little bit of it. But maybe not the same somewhere kind of I don't think say the United States of America which is the most democratic country there is now, would allow such a program to run. Which program someone running in Ghana Sika Gare or cultists a radio station so another TV to say the Sika we brand I mean we ma. Won't seven will had that. Oh, and oftentimes the radio, especially the media, it's very powerful. The media is extremely powerful, and what people hear consistently, they start to believe. The benefit in Kuala, the young boys here, what gave them that impetus and as a desire to do that? They hear these things constantly. So, party ba ubenyesika. If it is a soft for some time, say ube seed where may say a man. So, and the more you hear it, after a while, you cannot decipher. You can't tell the difference. You start believing, say it's truth. So, we should really look at what is causing this. And I say, no crap pass would back on our TV say, and yeah, a radio station no more gimmick. And say, almost radio station, a trending, if that's another option. Because I didn't come cover back on now, almost police back or change only back on. Who is the person they caught? Did you say, Evan say, or Yiremua? Who knows to say, and yet politicians, you all claim it's our tongue parts more money. And our silence.
Yeah, of course.
So, these are the questions that we have to ask. These are that I mean the past say, at least media house so that at least it will be giving the public a different experience than what they are experiencing in Ghana. Yes, I say you need Ghana, you bet me can sing be a API or Ghana yet me.
True.
So, it's make us say, yeah, panelists they one. So your partners you discuss here. You kind of crano as it is. Because you don't know who is going to benefit from it. We should say the truth as it is. We shouldn't try to soothe anybody. And then maybe that's my take on everything.
Yeah, I said because we are not trying to cover Ubia. I don't really care. Say we are MPP, we are NDCU. The year come wahano. Idea. So we are papa. We are there, papa. Before say you best start here. And I have sent me. Adibia nanka may try say me debe bass of and I will win asama make. And they said overhead a friend saying bridge na ya a war nana a hifapo. Accra.
I think say a war mile 7.
Ono dia just ono de onipa woni nyansa wo Ghana ha nyina se wo no kra no baby na wo kokoya de no no uni permit uni hwe akoto anwea atwa blocks se o si dan wo under the bridge no ase. Now I wonder say it the time na all started at the no who gave him that permission say because who say o si kakra and the M say and Akuffo started say one can't na and so decided say so pull at the end down. I don't think so no the pull and them said the AMA for no ikububu at the end. Why would you go and build such a structure under the bridge? Question. The one thing so I'm here is so bridge is not will be a hona on fufu. And you may not want to and then papa and then my own wolfufu on the bridge and so and the bridge isn't so I and so and Akuffo said they don't want to go. Just one person won't be for bridging. So just are we serious about this? And I said, then because memo mudi mentiase emza mentiase ne ya kwachiri kakrenti ne mepam chopi ya momoame na emze we die nana ya wetin aboame momo a because mentiase mentiase nimze mwachi say nyansa ne yenimu na say edin nana ya we die over to you.
This Vital GH Radio.
Me ya ti ase ne say enhye da mmra wo Ghana wo. Tuti sorry. Ina say mmra ni ho. Ana say mmra no ho but ye law enforcement for no entimi nyo money. Two things, either they are not well equipped or they are not strong. Nothing is supporting them. Well, nothing is backing them to be able to allow them to do their work. Because obechu, the court system is not able to prosecute you. You didn't find you. Because you bet you police ni openi bia MP ni openi. I say I mean obi friend free. So the system is not working well. It is ama obi no obi as the whole government property bridges. Common sense empa na be catch us kwesa dey we ho. Say penifo no edin kwasasem wo horinti no ama you know o correct. Nti no wo a correct no we dem be correct me. You say you na yedi ye robe ye say ade. Well, one kasa uni huni. Nti bi so no dey me pen me ye. Well, we are also out of frustration. We are nyehwe. No, bibi.
Say the Debbie as I peno. Oh, and nyehwe o the training school fees. Onye scan training school fees. The Marco school. Enti we dey any monfan channel. Emunya de na mo. Se Sunday na ya na ye na mentiase because the other day say na
ana o kasa so a na catch us so and men to maw, men vote to maw. And I say Obama government no I unpopular. And I say it we ne ho chere say anyama enter so na sebseb you say NDC you say MPP you say na yindi na support basically two things. Either say you need national goals, national agenda, anything for the nation or unikasa anyhow for us to pursue, or they are there, but because of their they are not following it. Because how can how can a whole president or whatever politician or we ever power na idea will be a starting or say be metwaswa menya vote menya power and only akobedi claim amane ho credit amane ho intimate no there's what free and what do be no jai just wasting money, just wasting resources na yes so get up ibibia nkan say we should pin them down, we should force them to do their thing. Not on the manifesto. To me, we say me Ghana na me yanka. There's nothing like a manifesto. Because what is manifesto? What do you know? Onye. Also be start the onye and the art with the manifesto then I'm differently. Why are we continue whatever we are the events? It's a more papa and can we continue to be because ankasa ena makoma so enti no only akono so a what to bridge nas no so why dey say obi a ye ne ope kade bodan fo obi na mba bi ope this is police na echi okwa onim odo be kono ye be kwa for ski nti obani kiska ha gbe ba se kotoku no wa no enye
all right.
I'm sure so winning the Mabeka.
Before so Casado. Now men draw attention one because there are three things that we want to discuss today. We know the first one. The second one is this. All die, or What's the other one?
Do or
Mahama.
die.
Oh, or die be die versus do or die. That's the second question. The third one we have to talk about. Does ECOWAS not really understand? Say, does ECOWAS now also want ECOWAS now? Do they really understand what is going on in other countries, or all the top leaders now want ECOWAS to say Akuffo no money, Buhari no money, want they want to no. The I said they are asleep on a wheel. Did they really think say Ubi change constitution on his country? As or running for a second term, as time the winner, a democracy now. Do you call that a democracy? Because what changing constitution by himself, that he's entitled to be president. That's the question.
Amunim. The amoyeno enye, but because to say I'm beginning to a wrong move, but of course I say, or you're sure saying I do me before. To say I dream and cast out. What do you want to say? Now, for the ECOWAS no one no ECOWAS for no some for Africa. I'm West Africa. I'm also be grassroots. They really know what is going on. But it's a hypocrisy. They are not doing the right thing. How can you accuse Obi say military way number wrong? Okay, but Obi a ochi nipa, oku nipa, oma amount for frustrating amount for life no, and there is quiet because na yenya US ni other places support to let's say you releasing no because hona mutimi edi mu corruption and stupid and man efa na munya mu dinti. Wahu sana didn't but amount for na citizens now am bread suppressing your no even bread cry for example how they are wasting money and wasting resources in Ghana. Last night and smart TV hospital are 500 beds. It be 800 beds, big bed hospital so. Look at your so many I'm going to read the machines that see. And the people and you quiet or say agenda 111. I mean something. Meanwhile, all these hospitals are in the bushes. You see, you are wasting resources and human both NSA and yes suppression. And the way not say obi a castment say not so for two and that's why bibia or say oh you're wrong. No, if we be tea.
Of course.
ECOWAS of one who ECOWAS leaders no. To me, they are not leaders. They are not leaders. What are they leading? How are they leading? A leader must do something. A leader leading. So what are they leading?
So credit say, maybe I can say our problem no. It's very easy to solve this problem. And I've been saying this ever since I started coming on this show. Say, knowledge is power, ignorance is not bliss. The ecosystem is going on because Nkrumah talked about this in his books. There's another book I'm introducing it, The Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. It's a very short book. Anybody, who Akwala class A, class 2, so you can commit my kind of book. And now open being explaining channel. Well, the basic premise of it all is say when the people are not politically literate, well, the course of Africa, it will continue to go on. It's only going to get worse. They can kind of say there's going to be elitism. Will be a very small number. Okay, as far as they are concerned, everything is okay because air condition cars. A flush environment. I went to certain neighborhoods in Ghana. I didn't believe I was in Ghana. And then you look at other parts of the country, just a basa. It is the electorate, which is the citizens, no. Most of us, as far as politics are concerned, no, ignorant. Wrong. And what the obi to say a Guinea president obi to me, a chim system now to the point say obi to me I as a constitution. Obama addressed the AU a while back. I'll find that video that I'm going to send you. Let's hear the Obama kind. The constitution is the constitution is the highest law of the land.
Yes.
If anybody can change the constitution anyhow, no, guess what? Of what use is that constitution? So, and then they can say, yeah, your diaspora now, you're experiencing the benefits of such a powerful system. It's not say the tribalism, any politics, it be so these things will keep on happening. It happened in Cote d'Ivoire. Wow. Cote d'Ivoire is here, ECOWAS leaders, Oman Kashi and Fa. So guess what? Guinea presidents are. If Cote d'Ivoire can do it, Cote d'Ivoire has set a precedent. So guess what? I can also do that. You better not that way. Nana do swaba. Say, you know what? I have a majority in parliament. We friends and the families of Nana do say you should go Nana to us. So change Ghana constitution. So that is how weak the citizens are. The ignorance, no. Ignorance is not bliss. That's the first thing. Number two, no. There's this issue of success versus value. So, system here was a no. You share your culture, say, does it really align with our culture? It doesn't. The current state of it, no. It doesn't. So, Mimi be the president, and to say the another way, no. And so long as the constitution allows me to do constitution, allows it to, I will do it. Let's look at another African country, which is Rwanda and Tanzania. Omo will be every the last Saturday of every month. Every single citizen, it is eco clinic town. Yehu na se o nye sa de na soldier for between abai guso and it will force you to do it. There was a time, PNDC time, it was happening in Ghana. Say, "Oh, nye bibi a soldier for beden." They will force you to do it. I was say, our culture and our people know. Our culture is such a way. Say, if you don't have a strong leader, nothing happens. It is facts. We should Rwanda and Tanzania. They are constant. We should their constant. It is because they have strong leaders. Yeah, that is what it is. At this point in time, we as a people have to come to terms with the truth of the matter. Our system here, the pure system here, it is not going to help us. So it only enriches a few. The majority suffers. There's another video that I'm going to send you. There was a Chinese diplomat who was explaining why China is doing well. A video. Singapore does the same thing. China does the same thing. Any country that does that is winning, except Africa. We have to ask ourselves that question.
We are not. I can't say. Hey, say, as a cuckoo football, who knew any my mother. So when you go to Asia, a classic football bar, say be a team, no, na brother in him, na can't be there, you may pass a ball, number, but our brother in him there, who born near Mona on Saka be that near Pont, a gassy a football. Now, the one thing ECOWAS leaders, no, especially the good for the car, get a name of buffering in the sense, say, Motia. And I will change the constitution. No. most of me democratic or democracy West African leaders now we na kwane mo change it, you know. I didn't think one can change and say, look, hey, listen, you can change it and no sir. It you go back to you know, we you know 4 years or 5 years, what the end one leave. Might me and can't say sir. I bet you our elections that we need. At the end of at the end, no cry, which means say he didn't win. But of course,
sometimes I find it difficult to understand. Let's say they are leaders. Because the question is, what are they leading? Unless they are leading us to corruption, it means that they are corrupt and they are leading us for us all to to be corrupt people. Because the thing is, who is a leader? That's a leader is somebody who and you have followers and you are following you to achieve something. Oh, so what are they leading?
Nothing.
Follow them.
Sir, last week, boy now, I'm saying no for Gambia, sir, 15-year-old boy, I'm 16, I'm the idea. You want some guy. Besides the African, we don't have leaders. He said it. Say African, we don't have leaders. Before since I could see me in Beckham, boy, near friend, Bibi Toure. Oh man, something. Who made Toure or something. Last week, he had said, Nana, I can't want some. So boy, you know, last week we said that we talked about that boy. You know. In some way,
Gambian.
Gambian, yeah.
Or a Gambian or a slim guy be.
Yeah. Last week, now my last week anything. That was what we talked about. Boy,
yeah. Mekai. Ghana, yeah, also your scholarship for Canada anyway.
No,
What say Rwanda? President Amman scholarship to go to Rwanda.
Oh yeah.
Because I have the similar story. I say I disagree with Addo or sponsor guy no Akuffo for the class or A11 ethnical UK or economics 1. The thing is, we can train, we can have strong, let them develop. That's the whole thing. And yes, I mean, my better Hantina and said, no. The whole thing is, if we believe in our system, we have to work with it. And we have to start from somewhere.
Okay.
Well, and this guy is making it for Rwanda. Rwanda what their chance or not even for. So start brain draining or that's how the whole thing is.
Yes. So who can nasa more kind or say what the young hill and Crawford University were London, Germany, Gwamba Africa, a DN and one by ye. Would a DN and one University, University of Ohio, L1 University, or both so many degrees at the Bagana, and now they are called Nigeria. Young train at the Kodipa, which will be at there just a few, less than 1% of the people now a core university. Let's say so when the man scholarship goes and study at Greek in Canada. The temperature and everything in Canada is different from Africa. And this all person who be a Greek do it in your hometown. A whole number who says soil and say it here. And temperature need to say. Now Kukusian or Europe now about Africa so baba it won't work. And the majority of them they go
So guess what? We are going to pay his fees, sponsorship, or better Diane, or better Tari, or better wine. All the money are going to the UK or wherever the person is schooling. And who told you? You know what comes behind the scene? The scene. Oh, they are all lies. Wow. So your tech, your KNUST, your other universities, your Ghana. Apart from Ghana, we have other big and good universities in African countries.
So why are Nigerians coming to university in Ghana? Could you compare the number of people are able to Ghana? At one cry, baby crown wanda, and the fees are so high. We don't YouTube. Nigerians are able school of Ghana. Other African countries able school of Ghana. By idea, this year called University of England, Eba, Hassan who say
na you go back to Ghana so a nkwasiade ne nko a
they knew who
nkwasiade ne nko a bon ana krono ne nkwasiade nko a brofo ehu ni mfaso
brofo akese you can't
brofo you krom kasakra eniwu
say just a few days ago and Akuffo Addo call Ekrobiase. That was the first time me who say after the coup a video call or kaki actually microphone and Ganya said the uncle you know where Ghanaians, fellow Ghanaians and all that bullshit. Well, custom there's one thing I like about Rollins. Rollins what we know. Oko baby nipa no Rollins was waiting a charmon with his speech. Don't on teaching idiot, but who sent Crofono Chino ya. Obeka tree mamma Natiasia. Or can you tree broken chinos and Grofortias in a bones and mum? Would you any who I won't be quiet? You who? Just a broken
Assembly said, what bread pain? Most people don't realize, but there was a time when I Rollins more. So maybe I grew up in Birmingham. The stories are there. People who grew up in Birmingham know what was going on there. So a lot of people are not very familiar. They now quite politicized into the when you have somebody who came from where you came from, they can appreciate the hardship of the people. So Uko Rwanda now, their president, he went through it. Uko Tanzania, their president, he went through it. Even Gaddafi Po. Ma take it time. I study by your friends Gaddafi biography. He came from the very bottom. He was not an elitist. Africa, so most of them are elitist. And Mekoso say the citizens, especially in your diaspora, we should entreat ourselves to be knowledgeable a little bit. I will say we have to become that third force. See, NDC, MPP, there has to be a third force. That third force, thankfully, you are breaching. You will see, you will India, your exposure, your experience. So we have to find a way to become that third force within the continent, because the coast of Africa is here along. We are playing into the hands of the West and into the hands of China. And I'll say it again. Up until 1974, China was poorer than even Ghana. Most people don't know this.
Oh, we know. So this will be our own kind, the history of China, and
1974,
yeah.
So we have to ask ourselves, what changed? What did they do different? Singapore, as of the time as Singapore having independence, we were better than that. Since of course Singapore now so to dying, I won't mean to dying. It was Singapore.
So
we have system now or Sajo try to obey or Ghana now you say or person or really African penny and not Singapore for use and not China for use.
Young person here, some of the presidents in African country and West are indirectly suppressing the citizens with hardship, bureaucracy. Now, Obi Ebre, no, hell no, there should be some. And the Mutiminya Kukudru, a condemn only a cona obitu or idiotism. Name of the autism now, Odin Quasam day, and the young carry engine.
Lady okay, or not the end, because no, we doing quite the same.
You call yourself leaders of West African.
No, but the Ukraine say a club.
Oh, a club.
A club. They back each other up. Make us say, so book here, they be a chess say, so if you take, I don't care if your education is just up to JSS. So long as you can read and write, you can educate yourself. And I say this very humbly. Me fee school, I've learned more than when I was in school. So you just have to decide, say, knowledge is power. It's that simple. Just Amazon, to book $5, $10. But take it upon yourself to understand what you are dealing with. Sadly, because it has gone on for over 6 decades. And to see how put it's getting worse. Because these people are doing this, with no care. So because you see, Ghana is that ruling elite will say, your mining your everything happens with them. They said that I can say a friend saying education. I didn't think it was a export student. University of Ghana is one of the finest universities in Africa. Why shouldn't we build the infrastructure and education systems in Ghana? Says Ghana a scholarships Ghana yedi masa nipa bako de koi. Ebetimi ahwe nipa be 5. That was University of Ghana. So for me, it's a case of value versus success. And I did back so about Nancy and Kofo and say, Ubuna celebrity and our first lady, and Ume nipa bako all have a hardship. Na money be a 50,000 Ghana.
Yeah,
so why you see?
They are bored. They are caught machine.
They are born. Now you boy is mama.
They are also with machine. Mama office ya mom baby.
So what if you fix the system? Or fix the country? No, say a healthcare system. No, Juma. Who would need for the first lady or anybody to come and help them? Who would need that? You think when I'm before say you are buchino. You also it me can. It's a case of value versus success. See, you seek success. I guess what's going to happen? Nyatrum, and you should name and you and also na cost.
I know the cost all the time. You did here, and they say it's a push on mine more. On a year, and I won't say any year, because a biane can say kuku football, but we and the Ghanans we have these problems there. Before you even get a job, this a winning will be. They say Nanzem who's a car yes, police any. Now one MPP guy he said something now. Who said Ubia and question a sadi and as more can say all NDC people who shouldn't apply. So Motia, he said it. He said, we are MPP near NDC near don't apply because you are not going to get the job. No. It may be say Ghana na for MPP for one and I say we are NDC for you're not supposed to be in that group. No. What they are doing, they say they are getting the police to be MPP for. It is said the next time they will have the majority in the police department or say the army, so whatever. Now. Is that what they are trying to do? Maybe I think so. But listen, we are the Bina Sebeya, Akwea Utu Afakonde. His best, or no now pointing it to everything. So what you are saying. Thomas Sankara. The closest friend not any bibia or then ye kuno. One day, or no two. He killed him. It is a while again say, officer, you are putting all MPP4 in there now. I'm telling you, say there's somebody who don't like you. And if you ask him how you need 300 people, there are some people who don't like you. So what you say, and you beyond will be somehow person. It is a way you have to think about it very well. So what you say, BBI and that's all dream here because Nipa will no more in close Nipa war on ground. You see, Abu Becca one day will free one tomb. It is people now a war in China, one as well you here, and you will be a one thing. I'm telling you, say, so here, one war in China, and no one antino, one crying the most deadliest people who we are. This is a woody windy more. The M5 MPP for in good. Put MPP for in now. How would you know them NDC near MPP? because you never know. Me, who now I catch them say, be a worker over to and planting because maybe I'm one number 4 be on MPP4. If it's an enemy NDZ, you don't know. In the family army anymore, and now from your police, you think that you've done something better. You haven't done anything. It is a more here no for Nipana Mama Nipana Juma. Do the right thing. Because no coming grandma no be an say bit me to know. Muammar Gaddafi, who thought to say there will be a day and Muammar Gaddafi be bit to know. Will be any. It is a more yeah. Oh yeah, dear, no any ye. So they say. Now, they call this is a question I want to die. Do or die, and or do or die or die be die. Which one is better? Now, I mean, if I do or die be die. So far they do or die.
So, yeah, all that be die, and we know
do or die.
Do or die. I am a cancer. You have to look at your audience. Young Africans, young Ghana for no. Send a tiny maybe as Chrome has any almost tiny maybe as a different. A tiny mass a different. Into some West view wait to make you so I want to be so Ghana. Wait to make you so to be so wow. Because Okachu be say Okachu say all die be die. Or die. Last meet you no be my example be say Okachu and the Bible say do or die is one no cultural exam. Because of that, you know, acquire who there. Yeah, but the thing is, what if I can call Nancy say Okoye gidi no akofa we paper no akochiti and this because Okachi acquire say she say on do or die so pass exam. It is first of pass no. Whether hook is I say Okachi will be say whether hook or crook. It's the same thing. Well, and you know, yes, and the say do or die. It is a who and yet every day brofo bet teach him.
But when you say, Saturday we see MPP4 they were crying. MPP4 were crying. No, he did something wrong. Or someone kind and yet do or die. But the same thing Akuffo kind all die be die. Say will be a you. It took on a what is the problem? So they say and do or die. So what are you complaining about? That's the question now. Yeah, no, be someone. Mostly, we audience with the one. He said it. MOBA Katia says, "Was he do or die? Be die." Okay. And I will say, do or die. You know what are you complaining about? More leaders in the some to me catch on say, "Hey, Monkwasi Kasa na Mokasa Kasano." As a Mujaja. Dear so be asked start so be kasa. Oh sorry, I know could you now hear the idea no any will be you. Sana will pass out now. So I say do or die be die. That's what I just say. It will be a you. So who cardboard no I say woo. Eh? Who drew so woo. Okay. It didn't say oh shoot more. But I feel say all die be die don't cry worse than said they will say can because we say they are interpreting in a different way. So what you say, but me are interpreting in a different way. Say do or die. At the same time, we need a more will pan there because do or die more. As I have to finish the job, do or die. And I also so be interpreting say okay, any don't go confirm grant any one when you there are so many ways to interpret this thing. And the one yes.
Pacho. So, oh, sorry. Pacho,
okay,
sorry.
No, Kosu.
Who say Ghana, your flag, your color be red, gold, green.
Yeah, red, gold, green.
Okay. Until say, young citizens, your best at understanding say the only colors that matter is red, gold, green with this black star in the middle long. Any chance? We share any other country, African country that's making it now. They constantly stand behind the flag. Uber, even the United States of America. they have so much allegiance to the flag and colors more than anything else. Their constitution reigns supreme. So that is not what we have in Ghana.
Yeah, they need a party flag,
Yes.
And yeah,
you said. And these are people I went to school with in the University of Ghana. The party flag, is more important. Say Ghana. And your friend saying Big Six, Nipa Bakope, there was only one person who was really focused on Ghana in Kuma. The others, and we are seeing what is happening now. In Kuma wonders against this. It's a warrior citizen I would TSCC. I would also the party now I will support it. A boy, well, Sana Diana Koye, until say, young citizens, you be understand it. Say, me and more America. Why should I be more concerned about Ghana than what Ghana? Una team. Now wait, see, I said, Obi said do or die. Obi to say or die be die. We are sure say, Akuffo the man or more Ghana.
Oh, David.
If something happens within 24 hours, we'll fly all of them out.
So all money we go now, high money go.
Sanity. Sanity. Ghana for winning that.
Well, the majority of the people, as the youth now on buses say, what I've seen, they say, one pre-politics, I did a man of one and say, a Bema or Gary events. Bag of rice, cooking oil, and some things be out to me better and able to maybe a dish. Now, see the more as would do then what? Instead, they say, a more a juma be iron. One, a juma iron. That draws my attention to another question B. Because that may hear program before say maybe just about an hour ago. This particular guy was saying, why are more professionals poor? Just say well-educated people are poor. So just say well-educated people, PhD one, they are poor than one. Like went into business right away, like from schools. Now where I was well educated, now say, tell them the reason why they are poor. He made it clear. Or so school from class 1 to fancy university, they will never ever teach you say. So who is school? And now your business way, and then the benefit you are, and I do this, and then the benefit you are. Yenchre any of those things in school. And one is a work school, so by history, in biology, no your PhD, we are. You go and look for a job. So you are going to look for a job. Other than Senka, along the line, it shows some kind of trade, be how to do business for business. There's any other diagram here course, me course online course. Yeah, DB. So that's it. They start do with to a duma and I'm doing a course beer. Maybe for tutor beer or no one-on-one with them all the time. To teach you how to do your own business, do business, how to manage your own business. No. I just I know how to manage my business because maybe I know how to manage my business, but I want to do it in a better way now. That will benefit me, how to do all these things, how to manage, how to do this, import, make sure, say, your suppliers, you get this better thing from your suppliers. Those things, we don't teach anybody in school. I'm not so good school now. Papa could your school fees, not to school classroom. Nah, Yama Kwano. Be school, go back to school. English, the social master, ubesua mass. The old school, I wasn't very good in maths because not maths, subject we have because now me feel say my bone was maths. Then you, me simply my bone maths. But quite recently, the year Akwebi, I'm glad me find YouTube channel be, and I'm a friend, and I say. Maybe some because no year mass be war and you know to say on the Germany tower or the year mass. Listen, if I said or started say or maybe working one-on-one mass no. I was thinking, say, the time when I go school no, was I dumb? And I say, now I don't understand, say, baby, I can understand what this guy is teaching me. And I say, my teachers now no Ghana no one you good and the whole thing was this. I was also afraid. So I was afraid because you're quite a master. Now me yem do it teaches you back in the classroom for be any programmatic. Men class metti mass the mass teacher no problem who na me gami. But after say me buy me who always say on nature. There's one simple to add and subtract times. Or children me say we say and then many me offer go Ghana kasa. And I'm training that system no. He was so happy. Me cry me teacher and I was too me can't just work for me brand na nya de. Me no phone so and I'm training. He was so happy. Was he training so we say that. And as a me cry me to have many Now I know I can teach you maths. It you da benda. And you can't always be a we're talking about Unemployment Graduates Association. We are talking because every year there are an Unemployment Graduates Association. You better say you because when baby JSS now won't mean university for now. One baby Google and how we break. And you were more secondary schools than technical in Ghana. You were university yes. University work Ghana, but I'm sure say they do 50. As university work, I can't just way university could now also because in university. And this young changing your way now. You did a year, you no money how you did teach and one young cost, young go baby. It is a leaders no person or mine year. Only yes, get you. Any acronym bona won year we say the 200 million ABC cathedral a lot of coin. Me say so we are small boy be who the YouTuber boy no we didn't say 9 years old and ojina in so like road gutter because gutter and atteche pa or say car from. Now, boy, it made sense. Who do you call you are? Or so who's watch for say the Trini Jonas, the Ghana Trini Jonas, small boy would say the same thing. No kind only say he didn't insult anybody. Was the money show? Or didn't some point take one? And he said, "Oh, see, can't be how he do a humu a cat. Can't it make cat?" No, see, saying say, "Obi or your pimple, see, and nipa bebre lose their lives because of this road, especially because we car. Obi anymore midwife and answer a you horse and at least obey your help now. That means the woman is going to die." As your team, the MPP, NDC. There you can. The only thing this week, me face 1 year, me face a year beneficial kakra. And the way I also won't be changing the phone system network Ghana no. So cell phone, they say no, they are going to re-register it with your cell number. Your cell phone, EIME numbers. Everybody has to re-register with EIME number. And the one started again on October. It upia now. They make some changes. The changes mean one. We a foreigner, you are not allowed to register more than 3 cell phones. But no crown, not who you upia, who Ghana card, who bet with me now. They are making it very difficult, which is very, very, very good. Say if they are going to do it now, and I support that. At the end, companies be won't be register more than 10 phones. Now 10 phones now will be registered. And just say a year, they say be an anaya, who ding and our Bible register at the end. Said yeah, if you buy a bit near home. Upia has to register the numbers no. It is our phone. For one, I won't get SIM cards bed 20. You cannot register those things. No, there's no SIM card. Now, they are show home. Now, then, no, as I call another, you can't do it anymore. You can't. And no, dear, 100.
It can be only. I think it can be successful if they only a national agenda, but not agenda. The reason being, as you said. Or buy with a free more. Guess what? Now I no.
Well, they have to find a way not to keep that.
They have to. I did back so we could say, Ubia mametum kroma, but metitin same kakra. Ukase ye bibia e teach you emma minor. Guess what? Ubi odi wechi anyway. In a bay you ama. Obekwa kwodi kapre. Foreign countries no at the pressure. And Kroma a motorway. Then to Jamaica say you. I say ye pay a Diana Pebia who did motor cement. And not the new bufu. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Wow. And you know, Yankasano. You each Yankasana, you each where a year we Dubai. A whole overhead, I say. Not a dime. The first question is, authorities not on war or the first block or the and go on. I just am kind.
Your buildings inspectors.
Into the other one, I say, but you say, we see die or bird because man so a month for no battery. Even a permit. Can you imagine? Well, into the almost me a dear and registration.
Yeah, may I sure
they can do it and do it well.
Well, according to
sustain it. That's the most important.
According to and then the material, YouTube, Ubohu, Esla, years of information, and all there, the buy. Now, say, media, Massima making ya and say, Ghana, a bit say, ya, Navi, Jamo from say too, because there is somebody here. Or better way be a cocoa bribe or betting a register phone say a man crop. So we name because Ghana there is always.
Oh yes, I didn't say who see ubi anoquine.
Yes,
it's no sound
are going to happen.
It's no sound if the penalty is steep.
Yeah,
your penalty is steep. Yet so yes, now you make the penalty steep to the point say the person suffers to a certain degree in one. That's what they are doing.
Kelly, say me na.
Kelly, show. I didn't say if your national agenda, ubi beko ni baby na or their core politics. Mo hu say boy side way. Or per se or jiji free mo say. Or per se the way bia or the uhum no or track you. Or per se since obi betimi akoye campaign bi grass na baby bia. Say say amount for dream. Well, now I say I had the idea and they vote to mouth. Can you imagine? Just say, and we have people who are so fickle-minded.
They say, the American, they say, all right, Kelly, we already done. Because there were just a few minutes.
Okay, and then my sounds on the
they say about 5 minutes. Now, the American say, let's say, Kelly, winning many actually me, and now we army officer or Bema camp or whatever, and winning years old. Kelly a phone, my friend and I, now is a mini power. And you know, who the young now, releasing. Never. You see, because they are punishing, and that is our main problem in Ghana now. Problems about Ghana in yes, we say. Because actually will be in him so the Pakuna ya there you process punishing. Yeah, that. Because Kelly Befreme and or Henry Mauku Obekofre Togwe of one and no afraid we no afraid not as no Ediaco. Yes, answer my qua a falk Bissimo case. So would you how and some name qua? Because they say, answer won't tear some be a guy near any cocoa, the infinite cocoa. They say, owns that case and owns the eyes on the echo. And this and Kofuan ABD as a moon all the time. But I hear ya, I do in Gusi baby. Ma Obin Korea, a Hoko Ghana, a Hoko. Now say, Obi Korea cell phone. We know how many years a man? 40 years. 40. Korea will be cell phone. Name or not the any DNA and TSU because of the second car girl, no man, it was serious. The man 40 years.
We are millions of dollars.
Yeah, and punishing. Because we are bearding now, I didn't come there for to do. See, and yes, sir. And yes, sir. And the way the M say, your time and also, until next week, you bet was. But I want to tell you, Sugana, Antibia, my few Antibio. Or baby so meeting and anti Canada so or more mutie or YouTube, Facebook, baby a mutie the moon ass animals so much moon and much to tell a friend to tell a friend me so yes Asian sign and my Ghana idea see in a year name it try and come to Ghana. Because the way I her and no baby I think about this I'm TV and cat may not fast and Musaran Kwako send Suka crab and media a TV anum. And so Musaran pa, Mam Triamadanka a bit to me. He to me so a bit to me at one thing. And yeah, Ghana, with me go home landlord, Ragajan's okay with you. Minisca or the next month in Metriama. I had the Antissa, and so yeah, you man on the Tiawa day. Also be a Metriama. And I hear what we use so Uncle Bobby and free will be out. Being age and one cassa also. And he more muti and the moon as was. Now the following week knows more about joining. Na yaka yema ho asem. Yema Ghana de domain on. Nemum na see a may ye. Enti no ye da money na ase. Next week, the BCB James Barr. Obama and update course of Ghana. Below now, Mahama Canada and so I join here. And the Mahama Canada also home for Antino area Mefro, also Yare Mefro. And TB and so pass Yebekasa. Munas, the Munas. At the same time, next week, the best share you are. Good night.
Don't get bored alone when there are existing channels that can keep you company anywhere, anytime. VitalGH Media is a mother company of all VitalGH channels. We have multiple platforms for free television. You can watch video on demand, rent or buy, or probably subscribe easily for more update. Visit our channels on Vimeo, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Roku TV, and many more, anywhere, everywhere, any day, anytime on your mobile phone, TV channels, Apple Store and Play Store. Don't be left out with existing movies and programs on our various channels. You can visit us on www.vitalghradio1.com.
Vital Printing and Designing. Institutions, individuals, and companies come to Vital Printing and Designing for the best and crystal clear services in printing. Only from Vital Printing and Designing. Vital Printing offers quality printing services in car branding, t-shirt printing, printing of wedding and invitation cards, printing on cups and mugs, printing on paper bags and posters, and also offers embroidery services, printing of banners of all kinds, among other print-related vital services. Delivery services are available. Contact Vital Printing and Designing on 30-225-75152 or 30-225-75153. Vital Printing and Designing, your first printing option.
Cash on the emo me neke, yeah. Chidi fit to do me like wabe.
L'autre, il y a du pain,